Hello everyone. Welcome to another video of Jeevanvidya Mind Management Strategies. We are honored to have with us Mr. Prahlad Pai. Thank you, sir, for joining us today.
Hello.
Today, we are going to discuss a very interesting topic. We all want to be successful in our lives. We all aspire to be among the best in whichever field we are in. We may wonder, is there a royal road to success? Is there a prescription towards a successful life? Well, the answer to this question is yes. In the previous video, we discussed that Jeevanvidya is life's instruction manual. And this manual, by the way, has the exact steps to make not just our personal, but also our professional life peaceful and successful. Jeevanvidya says that in order to become successful, the very first thing that we need to do is to have the right mindset. We need to have the right approach, the right outlook to look at our professional life, to look at our work. And what is this mindset? What is the shift in mindset that Jeevanvidya talks about? This shift in mindset is moving from I to we, from me to ours. How is this mindset going to help us? Let us try and understand from Prahlad sir. Sir, please help us understand what is this mindset shift that Jeevanvidya is talking about.
Thank you, Snehal. Mindset is the most important thing because that sets the tone of your life. So when we look at it, we look at mindset is that if you really see that we are fully dependent on other people, we are dependent on our society. So from the beginning, when you get up in the morning, when you go to the wash basin, first thing you are looking for the toothpaste, you are looking for the water on your inner tap. All those things, if you see now, from the morning to night, everything we depend on others because we need so many things. For that we depend on others. So one thing we must clear in our mind that I cannot live in isolation. I cannot live in isolation. I am not an island. No, it is not an island. I am not an island. So we are dependent on other people for products and services. But both we are dependent on others. And I think this has been very well proved in this COVID-19 problem. I think everybody has understood that how much they depend on others. Even if you lock down yourself in your room, still you need some food and all those things. So you are dependent on others. So how much is this dependency? I think that has been made clear by COVID-19. That has been made clear. So we always say in Jeevanvidya that we are interdependent, we are interconnected, we are interrelated. So I am not an island. I cannot live in isolation. That is first thing you should know, and you should know that I depend on others. When I depend on others for any product, any services, in fact, all our basic needs, you can say all our basic needs like food, clothes, shelter, education, and requirement of health services, all these basic needs are dependent on others. We cannot produce our own food, we cannot produce our own clothes, so we are dependent on others. So if we are dependent so much on others, and while this dependency, we always ask for the best. Whenever you want to do any operation, you always look for the best doctor, or you expect the best services from the doctor. Nurse should be available the next moment you ask for. So that is what we expect everywhere. The best service. I don't want anything less than best. So let it be poor or maybe rich. Everybody is asking for the best. Now, due to the the segments may be different. So if you may go to 5-star hotel and you will need a best service, and somebody will go to 3-star hotel, again he will need a best service. So everybody everybody in this world, you can say, everybody wants best service from the people, best product from the people. So whenever we go for go in the market, we always look for the best thing. And if you don't get the best product by any chance, suppose you buy TV and TV is not working properly, for last 6 months it has given me so many problems. What you will do? You will say, okay, that agent was not happy, agent was not married, or agent was sick. That's why I can accept this. Are you going to accept this? No. You will say, hell with your problems. I want good product. So that is what we expect from the people. That we want the best. So when we live in the society, whatever we manufacture or whatever service we provide, that definitely some other person is using it. Some other person from the society is using it. So what you will expect, when I am the beneficiary for his product, he is the beneficiary for my product. So definitely he will ask for the best. He will not like anything less than the best. So what he will say, that because your boss has not given promotion, I will adjust with your product. Nobody will say like this. Hell with your boss, hell with your problem, hell with your salary and all those things. I'm not bothered. Whenever you are selling me the product, I want the best. So if that is our mindset, that if I want the best from others, so our mindset should be the same. And our mindset should be to give others the best. So whatever work, whatever services you are in, you must give the best possible.
Right.
So that is what is the concept, what we are mindset one we are trying to tell you, that we are interdependent. We cannot live alone. So we have to think of all, not think of me only. Think of all. That's why what you said, from I to
We.
we. But I will say further, not from I to we, from I to we, and from we to all.
Yes.
That is our mindset.
Oh.
And that is called real broad-mindedness. And that is very important.
Okay. So Jeevanvidya is talking about for all kind of a mindset here. So what we are trying to say is to share
And giving the best, and giving best to all.
best, yeah, giving the best to all, thinking not just about okay, I'm doing my job to achieve say a certain promotion. I'm doing my job, because these are my targets and I want to complete those targets, but instead thinking about the larger picture, thinking about the society, because I am serving the society,
Yes.
and hence I need to give my best to serve my society. uh, that's really interesting. That's a very interesting perspective, and I really agree with this. But Prahlad sir, there could be a question that arises, saying that what about my personal goals? We all have a set of goals for ourselves. What if I am not getting my promotion? If what if I am not getting the required growth in my career? Shouldn't I also be focused on that? Shouldn't I also think about this, and not just think about giving to the society, giving my best to the society? What is Jeevan Vidya's take on this perspective?
What you said is the right question you asked me, because everybody is worried about me. Everybody is worried about me. What is in it for me? That is only always the thing. But whatever we are telling you to change the mindset, that is only to help you only. You remember one thing. See, we are talking about the broadening of our mindset is nothing to do with somebody else. It is something to do with me only. So whenever you think big, see, when you are thinking big, you're thinking of all, you're thinking of society, then that big thinking is going to help you in making you big. That you remember. So this is action reaction. When you think of others, others will think of you. You understand?
Mhm.
So when you are trying to give the best to the society, you will get the best from the society always. But that in that society, again, companies also there in that society only. So your subordinates, your peers, your bosses, they are also part of the society only. So when you are thinking so big and doing the work that way, I think your bosses, your subordinates, your everybody is going to be happy with you. And I don't think that you will be loser in this. In fact, you will be the beneficiary. That much I can tell you. And only mindset is not going to help. We have to do actual work also. So just saying that I will give the best is not sufficient. What we are supposed to do, that we have to do our best. That is also important. We are thinking of giving the best. At the same time, we must do our best also.
Right.
So when you do your best, I don't think any company will not give you promotion. Now, what is that best is important. You may feel that you are the best, but the company may not feel the best. So you should know what is company's expectation, what are your boss's expectation, how we must work, in fact, in the organization, how we should work, that all the things are important for your personal objectives. So personal objectives and society's objectives both are interlinked, that you remember. So
Right.
when you think big, you will become big, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely you're going to big. You're going to become big. But for that, you have to do some efforts also. You have to do you have to give the best, not only think the best. You have to give the best. And how to give the best? That's why we are given 7 steps. I think you can tell those 7 steps if you want. But that those 7 steps we are going to discuss one by one. We are
Right.
going to discuss one by one, and at the end you will know exactly what you are supposed to do and what we meant by this mindset change in mindset. You will know exactly what we are saying, because this mindset has to be used at every step. What we are going to discuss, at every step your mindset should be that way. And if you have that mindset, nobody can stop you from becoming big.
Uh, yes. So thank you for helping us understand this right mindset to start with, to think about all, to give our best. And when we give best to others, others are giving their best to us. When we give, that is what we get. What we give is what we get. This is a really interesting perspective. And as we go forward in this series, we are going to look at 7 steps to success. We're going to look at the 7 steps that Jeevanvidya tells us, prescribes us to take us on a journey towards success. So stay tuned. I would say stay tuned, everybody, for the 7 steps which are going to come in the next few videos. And thank you for watching us. Thank you for joining us. Thank you so much.